safari?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Jumbo friends, my name is Sally, and I will be your safari guide as we adventure through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, a few safety reminders before we get started. Please make sure you remain seated at all times. And please make sure you keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times. And here we go. We are going to begin our safari here in the Little Aturi Forest. Now, here in the forest are a lot of animals that kind of like to camouflage themselves. So let's be sure we keep our eyes peeled and let's see what we can find. Oh, look over here to the left-hand side. This is a saddle-billed stork. This saddle-billed stork, when it is fully grown, will be about 5 feet tall, and it has a wingspan of 9 feet.
Back there behind the tree.
Over on the right-hand side, behind that bamboo, that's an okapi. Now, you will notice that okapi has beautiful, beautiful legs. Kind of looks like it has zebra legs, but it is not related to the zebra at all. It's actually the closest living relative to the giraffe. That is due to the fact that the okapi and giraffe have a similar skull structure. Over here on the right-hand side, there's another saddle-billed stork right down here near the water to the right. That saddle-billed stork and the one we just saw kind of back there at the beginning of the forest, they're actually mated for life. They're a forever couple, which is very sweet. Aww. Oh, now coming up on the left-hand side across the water, I see a black rhinoceros. Look at that black rhino. Now, black rhinos, when they are fully grown, they will weigh up to 3,000 pounds. Very, very large. Black rhinos, they are endangered. There's only about 5,000 black rhinos left on Earth. Very, very endangered. Oh, now coming up over here on the left-hand side, I do see some bongos up on this hill. They're the reddish-brownish animals with white stripes and horns. Bongos are known as the ghost of the forest because they are rarely seen, so we're very lucky for seeing some bongos. Also, over to the left-hand side, you'll see some greater kudus. The gray animals with white stripes, and those greater kudus are over there. They are, in fact, female, and I know they are female because they do not have horns. Only male greater kudus have horns. The females do not. There is a picture of a male greater kudu you will see up on that spotting guide up above your heads. Now we are making our way over to the Safi River. Now the Safi River is a great place to keep your eyes peeled on the surface of the water and on the banks of the river, and we're going to see what animals we can spot out here. If you look over on the right hand side, you'll see some Nile hippos way over there. Yeah, look at those Nile hippopotamus. Now hippos, when they are fully grown, they will weigh up to 5,500 pounds. Very, very large, much larger than that black rhino we just saw back there. Oh, there's some more hippos here to the left. Oh my goodness, and there's hippo. Looks like it's getting out of the water. Yeah, and there's some pink-backed pelicans you'll see on the island. Pink-backed pelicans get their name due to the pink color they get on their skin under their feathers. And they get that pink color during mating season. Let's go see these hippos. Now hippos, here's one. Hippos do spend a lot of their time in the water to keep from overheating. But they're not great swimmers. When they are in the water, they will just kind of sink down to the bottom of the river floor and walk or run across the river floor. And hippos can hold their breath underwater for about 8 minutes at a time.
Back in the water.
Now coming up over here on the left-hand side, you're going to start to see some crocodiles. Look at all those crocodiles. When they are fully grown, they'll be about 16 feet long, which to put in perspective is almost as tall as a giraffe. Nile crocodiles also have super strong jaws they like to use to crush the bones of their prey. Now we are slowly making our way over to the savannah, and a good indicator to tell that we are coming up to the savannah is this baobab tree you're going to see over here on the right hand side. Now if you get a good look at that baobab tree, it kind of looks like it's upside down, but it's not upside down. It can just remain leafless for 9 months out of the year. And inside that baobab tree's trunk, it actually stores gallons and gallons of water. So animals out here on the savannah can go up to that tree and poke a hole in it and get a drink of water, which is very useful and very helpful, especially during the dry season. Not the dry season today, though. Let's see what animals we can find down here on the savannah. Oh, I do see some giraffe up ahead we're going to get to see. These are Maasai giraffe, one of 9 different species of giraffe found in the world. And giraffe are the tallest land animal. When they're fully grown, they'll be about 18 to 20 feet tall. Coming up here on the left-hand side, we are coming up to a den, and I do see some predators. There's a predator inside its den. There's another predator. We'll see. I think we'll get a better view over here. These are spotted hyenas. Now, spotted hyenas, there's one by those like little bushes or the tall grass. Yeah, see it over there? Yeah, and then one in the den. Yeah, now they live in clans, and the females actually dominate the males in their clans. Girl power. Now, hyenas, when they are all together in their clan, they'll kind of make a whooping sound when they're all together, and it kind of sounds like a crazy giggle. There to the left, those are sable antelope over there. Sables are the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. These are Hartman's mountain zebra here to the left. Hartman's mountain zebra, they're one of 3 different species of zebras you can see here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Ankole cattle over there as well. Ankole cattle, their horns, when they are fully grown, will be about 3 to 4 feet long. And here's some wildebeest here on the left. Wildebeest tend to stick together in a herd. In Africa, they actually migrate in a herd of about 1.5 million. They migrate in search of fresh grass. Good view of this giraffe over here on the right-hand side. Now, if you notice this giraffe's spots, you'll notice its spots are not very symmetrical and it's kind of jagged around the edges. That's how we know it's a Maasai. Each spot kind of looks a little different too. It's almost like how everyone has different fingerprints. That's the same with giraffe. They all have different spots. Yeah, that little giraffe right over there to the right, he just celebrated his first birthday about 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, now that giraffe we did see back there too, the one that's currently eating, you can see it over there to the left. Giraffe do spend a very large part of their day eating. They eat for like 20 hours of their day. They eat up to 40 pounds of food a day. They only rest though for about 30 minutes of their day, and most of the time they rest standing up and with their eyes open. A few more wildebeest up there to the right on that hill. Yeah, another name for a wildebeest is a gnu, and that is spelled G-N-U. They get that name due to the sound they make. Wildebeest make like a new sound. So instead of moo, like cattle, they go new. A few more giraffe here to the left. A group of giraffe, there's a lot of them. A group of giraffe is called a tower of giraffe, because they tower over all of us and all the other animals here in Animal Kingdom. We are slowly gonna start making our way over to elephant country. So fingers crossed, hopefully we'll see an elephant out here today. And I think we are in luck. I think I do see one here on the right hand side we're gonna see in just a second. Look at that elephant. Now this is an African elephant. And I know it's an African elephant, kind of due to the shape of its ears. You'll notice the shape of its ears kind of looks like the continent of Africa, so that's how we know it's an African elephant. Now sometimes we'll see elephants flap their ears a few times, and when they flap their ears a few times, they do it pretty frequently. It kind of acts as a giant fan for the elephant and ends up cooling their whole body temperatures by about 10 to 15 degrees. Also, elephants with their very large ears, they have excellent hearing. They can hear other elephants up to 6 miles away. And they can hear bees from pretty far away too, and elephants are very afraid of bees. Now we are still here in elephant country. We are making our way over to the red clay pits. Now the red clay pits, this is a great place for you to start looking on the right hand side. And maybe you'll start to see some elephant tusk marks in the red clay. Elephants like to come up to the red clay and rub their tusks against the clay and get mineral deposits. They'll then grab with their trunks to put in their mouths. Kind of like they're eating a big multivitamin. There's a lot of vitamins and minerals found in the red clay. There's another elephant we're going to see here to the left. Now elephants, when they are fully grown, African elephants, they will weigh up to 14,000 pounds. Very, very large. Elephants can live up to be about 70 years old. And this elephant we're going to see here on the left in just a second is about 40 years old. This is the oldest elephant here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. There's a good view of that elephant. Now elephants, it looks like, I think this truck in front of me is stopped, so we're going to wait right here. Can everyone see that elephant, kind of? A little bit? Okay. This truck in front of me is now, a group or gathering of flamingos is known as a flamboyance of flamingos, which is my favorite group name out of all the animals, flamboyance of flamingos. You guys see those little flamingos on the island? They're gray. Those are baby flamingos! Yeah, little babies! So, you know, flamingos, they get their pretty pink color due to all the shrimp that they eat, and that's due to the beta-carotene in the shrimp. So those baby flamingos, you see they're naturally gray. So as those flamingos age and get older and eat more shrimp, then they get more pink. And do you guys know, do you know what shape the island is?
Mickey head.
Mickey. Oh, you guys already know that. You guys are so smart. So smart. Oh my goodness, there's an ostrich running over here. We're gonna get to see. Yeah. Over here to the left, there's an ostrich. You're gonna see kind of in front of where the cheetahs are gonna be. Yeah, there's an ostrich running. Ostrich are the largest bird. They are a flightless bird. They do not fly, but as you can see, they run pretty quick. Ostrich, they can get to speeds of like 40 miles per hour. They use their wings to help them change direction. They are the fastest two-legged animals on Earth. Let's go see if we can catch up with that ostrich. Now, like I said, we are about to enter cheetah hunting territory, so let's see if we can look over to the left-hand side and maybe see if we can spot some spots. Maybe see, yeah, there was an ostrich, yeah, just crossed in front of that truck ahead of us. Let's see. Oh, I think it's in the road now. Let's see if we can find some cheetahs. Now, cheetahs, they do run very quickly. There's 3 of them over here. They run at an average speed of about 60 miles per hour and can get to that 60 mile per hour speed in about 3 seconds, but can only maintain that speed for only about 100 yards, or about the length of a football field. They do most of their hunting during the day. They have better eyesight during the day and are just more active during the day. Oh my goodness, we're going to see both baby white rhinos in a second. Both babies are out. Now these little babies, they are half siblings. We're gonna see them over here. Let's see, I think the one closest to us is maybe the 10-month-old, and the one farther away is the 8-month-old, somewhere about that, yeah. And there's their moms. Rhinos, when they're fully grown, they will weigh up to 5,500 pounds. Those little babies already weigh over 800 pounds. Now, if you guys look straight up on top of these Kopi rocks, there's a female lion way up there you're gonna see. Look at that lion. Oh, now she's looking over here. Look at that. That's a great picture. Yeah, now lions, they do usually rest for about 16, 20 hours of their day. And they do most of their hunting at night. And female lions, females actually do most of the hunting. Male lions tend to stay back with the rest of the pride and with the cubs. Oh, there's the ostriches here on the right. Oh, and there's a bontebok back there as well. Yeah, bonteboks, they were almost extinct at one point. The only place you can see bonteboks now is on reserves, just like this one. Let's see. Oh, and there's another lion up there on the other side of the Kopi rocks. Oh, that's the male. There's the male. Good picture. Yeah, the lions love the rain. This is the best time to come see the lions, honestly. But now you see that male lion, he has that big mane around his head and neck. That mane weighs up to 40 pounds. So female lions, they are a little faster than the males since they don't have a mane. They're not carrying around that extra weight. Over here to the left, we're coming up to some warthog burrows. Let's see, sometimes the warthogs like to hide, but you can see their burrows here to the left. Warthogs are the largest burrowing animals. They use their tusks and snout and feet to burrow in the ground. We're going to get another good view of these ostriches over here on the right-hand side and that bontebok. We're also going to be passing by some ostrich eggs here on the right-hand side. These ostrich must have laid some eggs. Now ostrich, since they are the largest bird, they obviously have the largest eggs. Each of those eggs weighs up to 3 pounds, which is about as much as 2 dozen chicken eggs. We are slowly going to start making our way out of the savannah. We are heading over to the Magadi Glen. Now the Magadi Glen is home to one of the warden's posts, and the warden practices a number of conservation efforts. But the warden also has little Nigerian dwarf goats you're going to see over here on the left-hand side, which are small goats. There they are. Now the warden uses these goats for grazing purposes and for dairy, so they can sell milk at the local market. Yeah, they're pretty chill right now. They're just staying under shelter, but usually they are a little more rambunctious. They do like to run around and play a lot with each other. Sometimes we'll even see them kind of bump their heads together, and they like to do that to assert or establish dominance. We are slowly starting to make our way back to the village. And you guys, you had an awesome safari today. You got to see a lot of animals out here. Yeah, it's wonderful to come in the rain. Thank you. Yeah, you even got to see those lions and the baby white rhinos. The baby white rhinos you saw, you got to see Milo, the little boy, and then Logan, the little girl. You got to see both babies today. A lot of the animals, though, that we did see out here, you know, they are endangered. And a lot of the animals we saw, or the animals we saw at the beginning of the safari in the forest, like the okapi, the bongos, greater kudu, saddle-billed stork, and that black rhino, are actually all facing deforestation of their habitats, which isn't good, but, you know, a good thing and an easy thing and a small thing each one of us, what we can do practically every day of our lives is to make sure we practice the 3